Hey Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at something I just love more than anything, a surprise drop from Super 7, the Beastie Boys Intergalactic ReAction figure set. We didn't know this was coming. We know that Super 7 has the Beastie Boys license. The 3 Sabotage figures are hitting any day now. And then these just pop up for order, in stock order on the website one day. And it's so wonderful to still get that feeling of, wow, I didn't know that was coming out. This is fantastic, because you used to walk into Toys R Us and Lionel Playworld and Richway and Service Merchandise all the time and find new toys that you had no idea were coming out. And now we know every toy, every video game, every movie. We know everything that's coming out in advance, and it sucks a lot of fun out of the hobby, in my opinion. So for Super 7, and you guys know I love Super 7. They have their flaws, but they're my favorite toy company because the way they do business, it makes collecting fun. So for them to just hold on to this and drop it when it's ready in stock to be bought, I think is fantastic. So the packaging is gorgeous. It is, of course, the robot head from the Intergalactic video. This is something that I've been waiting since 1998 for, because Beastie Boys are one of my favorite bands of all time. If you have not read Beastie Boys' book, you should. And one of the great regrets of my toy collecting life is not buying some 12-inch Beastie Boys action figures way back, probably around the same time Hello Nasty came out. I had the opportunity to buy them and I didn't do it because I thought they were too expensive, and I regret that to this day. But hopefully Super 7 is going to deliver plenty of Beastie Boys products in the coming years to fulfill my need for Beastie Boys toys. So you can see a beautiful slipcover came right off there, revealing the figures packaged inside in a great little cityscape. If you haven't seen the Intergalactic video, well, first of all, I don't know what planet you're from if you haven't seen that video, but if you haven't, go watch it right now. It's got a couple of original kaiju designs battling it out, and oh my gosh, look at these. Look at these. Yes, I'm going to unbox them, but just I'm delighting in this packaging, this city scene on the back of the box. Look at this beautiful glossy. What is all of this? What is all of this insanity? This is wild. I'm not even going to try and describe what's happening here, but wow. Released on June 22nd, 1998, Intergalactica was the first single from the Beastie Boys' 5th studio album, Hello Nasty. Directed by Nathaniel Hornblower, which, by the way, we need a Nathaniel Hornblower figure soon. The iconic music video featured the trio popping and rapping around Tokyo as their giant robot battled a trident-wielding octopus creature. Oh, gosh. I cannot believe I have figures of this in my hand right now. The box is beautiful, so beautiful that I ordered 2 sets of these because I knew I had to open one up and I knew I had to keep one intact in the packaging. So let's get this open and take a look at these that look like potentially 2 of Super 7's finest ReAction figures. I'm so excited right now, and I cannot wait to get those Sabotage figures in hand. Oh, look at this. I think these are packaged so you can get them right back in there. So here's our little city diorama background. Kind of a cartoony art style. And then our figures are in a plastic tray with a cover over it. And no wires, no nothing, no rubber bands. Oh my gosh, this guy feels so great. He's got the little look. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. This is why I love Super 7, and I know Super 7 has got haters out there with justification for disliking the company. I get it, but when you're just doing things this delightful, I cannot be mad at you. All right, let's take a look at our octopus creature first. So you have the weird 4-eye combination going on the head. You've got a little painted detail on the robes here. Actually, this is painted and sculpted, almost like barnacles around the bottom of the robe. This is all sculpt and paint. He is articulated. He cannot sit all the way down, so he's not going to be flying your X-wings around. But he does have, some stomping motion, I would say. He's got his crazy claw hands with the robe. You can see, again, the sculpt going around his claws, the way the robe is designed. And more of this sort of barnacle paint app look on his elbows. And then that big purple octopus head. It is separate from it's a separate sculpted piece from the torso, but it does not move because, look at that. That's not moving anyway. And he's got his 4 other points of articulation, which is plenty for me for this guy. He's got his flipper feet with whatever this growth is over here, and I love that these are clearly just swim fins with, schmutz on them to monster him up. This is such a silly, ridiculous, wonderful creature design. You can see sort of the scales on his legs, all sculpted in there. This is wonderful. And then he's got his trident, the standard weapon of sea creatures everywhere, covered in, algae or seaweed or whatever it is that's going on. And that is going to fit right into... Oh, this is actually... Oh, there we go. Okay, you've got plenty of sort of leeway with that to fit it around the seaweed in his hand. So he can hold that and is ready to battle the hero of our story, the Beastie Boys. Look at all the bumps and stuff sculpted into his head. Absolutely fantastic. The hero of our story, the Beastie Boys valiant battling robot, nameless robot. But look, he's got the little compartment in his chest that he picks the Beastie Boys up and puts them in the video. I wish that we had little tiny Beastie Boys figures to go in that. Even though that's just one portion of the video. For most of it, he doesn't have them in there. But look at the tampo, the little sort of atomic looking logo there, the grill, the eyes. All of this sculpted detail is fantastic. This is an incredible robot toy. Like, regardless of his ties to the Beastie Boys, like if I just saw this with no context, I would be like, man, that little robot just looks cool. I think I need to buy that. He is also articulated, although he has full 5 points. His head turns as well. I would be probably careful with the antenna. They've got a little flexibility, but I wouldn't go throwing him around or anything. And then the legs, actually a bit more limited than our octopus friend, but that's okay because this is really kind of, this is the extent of the mobility you need out of this guy anyway. He's got the blue sort of ridgy things. I would love to see a making of this video. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like that out there. I would love to see who's in this in both of these costumes. But this is fantastic. The sculpt is incredible. The paint is beautiful. Everything about him. He's got his rocket pack here. Just everything about this is perfection. This makes me so happy. This set of figures is something that in 1998 I wanted so badly and just didn't think, oh, well, nobody's ever going to make toys out of a Beastie Boys video. That's not even reasonable to expect. I would love the giant hamster that was used in the art. I think it was used in the art for the Intergalactic single. I might be wrong about that. That might have been body moving. But anyway, there's this giant kaiju hamster that was used in the artwork for Hello Nasty as well. These guys this is fantastic. And it was, yes, it was $50 for the set, but well worth it to me. These are very high quality 3 3/4 inch figures. Well, let's actually take a look. I keep forgetting to measure these. I started doing it for a little while and now I stopped. Yeah, 3. Well, our robot pal is a little over 4. Octopus guy is our standard 3 3/4. But wonderful, fantastic, and if Super 7 continues the trend that they've been going with these, we could very well see ultimates of these characters as well. Because that's what they've done in a lot of cases with their hip-hop stuff, is they release a reaction figure and then an ultimate. They did it with Sarface, they did it with ODB. So hopefully we'll get ultimates of these, and I'll buy those and review them here too. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm just delighted today. Tell your friends about Needless Things. Like, subscribe, share, do all the stuff. And remember to always be kind.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.